Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, boy. This is a regularly scheduled public session of the Woodbridge Board of Education and is in compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, also known as the Sunshine Law. This meeting has been approved by resolution adopted at the reorganization meeting held on January 3rd, 2022. Notification has been sent to the record. Notification has also been posted on the Woodbridge Borough Hall, the Woodbridge Memorial Library, tapinto.net, and the Woodbridge Board of Education's website. Please be advised that all or a portion of this meeting is being live streamed in real time and will be recorded for rebroadcasting at a future date. Roll call.
Mr. Viamonte.
Here.
Mr. Fallon.
Here.
Mr. Garvin.
Here.
Mr. Nieves.
Present.
Mr. O'Byrne.
Here.
Mr. Vaccaro is absent.
All right. We're going to pause now so we can go through our students of the month. Please, Miss Lisa.
Okay, I hope you don't mind my voice too much. I have a number of presentations I have to give. Unfortunately, Ms. Schmidt will not be here this evening. She couldn't join us, so I'm going to present to our Doyle students of the month as well. We'll start off with Doyle. In kindergarten, our student of the month was Benjamin, I do apologize if I mispronounce this, Benjamin Brajak. Benjamin, you want to come on up, right? Benjamin, come on up. Okay. Come on. Take a picture. Okay. Benjamin is full of gratitude. He is such a sweet and thankful little boy. Benny always uses his kind manners and cares for his friends and teachers. And I'm told that they truly enjoy having Benjamin as a student, and they are so proud of his progress so far. Good job, Ben. Okay, I'm going to call up 3 more students. We're going to go to our first grade now. We're going to go to Maya O'Byrne. Maya O'Byrne, come on up. Okay. Maya, we are grateful every day that Maya is part of our class. She is hardworking and very kind. She has a smile on her face every day and is truly happy to be in school. The words thank you and please are part of her daily vocabulary. These two sound like a pleasure. I can't wait to have you in my school one day. All right, nice job. You're staying with me. Everybody wants to run away from me. Stay up here. We're going to take a picture. Come on up. We're going to have a picture in a second. Okay. Moving on to grade 2, we have Miss Sophie Cruz. Sophie, come on up, Sophie. Ooh, that's a hard punch. Okay, Sophie shows gratitude in many ways. She is thankful towards her classmates and is appreciative of any opportunity she receives. A nice big round of applause for Sophie. And moving on to our final student of the month down in Doyle in grade 3, we have John Ang. Is John here? Yes, John is here. John, I will see you next year. You got 1 year till you're up in the intermediate school. John comes to school daily with a smile on his face. There is never a day where he isn't enthusiastic. Where's my smile? There we go. Okay. Gratitude shines through his optimistic attitude about his thankfulness for school and his love of learning. All right, nice big round of applause for our 4 Doyle School students of the month. You'll appreciate me in a couple of years. Got a little bit of time. Okay, nice job, guys. Keep up the great work. All right, we're going to move on to the 4th grade up in the intermediate school. All right, this was our student of the month in the 4th grade was Giuliano Camporiali. Is Giuliano here? Yes, you are, Giuliano. I love saying Giuliano's name. Giuliano is a student that demonstrates kindness, gratitude, and is just genuinely considerate to his classmates and his friends. His favorite subject is science. I love this. And for future goals and aspirations, he hopes to become an astrophysicist. All right. For anybody who does not know that, Ed is a scientist who specifically studies space, stars, planets, and the universe. I love that myself. Nice big round of applause for Giuliano. Okay, heading up to grade 5 in the 5th grade, our student of the month was Miss Kayla Marr. Is Kayla here? There she is. All right. All right, Kayla. Okay, nice job, Kayla. Kayla is attentive, hardworking, and creative. She is also kind-hearted and respectful to her teachers and classmates. Her favorite subject is ELA. That's what I'm told. Okay, and she's especially loved reading the recent book Bridge to Therapy with her classmates. It was a sad book, though. Okay. Outside of school, she enjoys listening to music and playing basketball, softball, and soccer. In fact, she wants to be a professional soccer player when she grows up. Nice big round of applause for Kayla Marr. And our final student of the month in the intermediate school in the 6th grade, unfortunately, she could not be here this evening, but I will read out her name. It was Miss Isabel Amos. Now, Isabel is both a wonderful student and a human being. She is respectful, kind, and diligent both in and out of the classroom. She enjoys both math and ELA and considers to be writing to be not just something she has to do in school, but it is a hobby of hers. Also, outside of school, she enjoys playing piano, which she happens to be self-taught. And in the future, she hopes to be a veterinarian when she grows up. So that is Isabel Amos. Maybe they'll see this on YouTube at some point. Thank you very much, and we'll get your pictures online soon. All right, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all the Doyle and intermediate schools for such a great recognition, Student of the Month. That's an amazing thing, so congratulations. I'm here to announce the Students of the Month for Woodridge Junior Senior High School. So first, we will start with grade 7. Matthew Mealy. Is Matthew here? Come on up, Matthew. Matthew is described as a very hardworking student who shows the utmost respect to everyone in the building. He is not afraid to extend a helping hand when needed. He is, according to many of his teachers, a truly wonderful young man. Matthew. Grade 8, Isabella Volsi. Isabella, are you here? Hi. Hello. Isabella is a wonderfully motivated student who approaches everything with an open mindset and tenacity. She is a role model for all the other students in the school. Congratulations, Isabella. Grade 9, Shanice Toscano. Shanice is a very kind, well-spoken, articulate, mature, an all-around amazing student and even better person. She stands out in all her classes as someone who is mature and a student who others look up to. So congratulations, Shanice. Grade 10, Catherine Argueta. Catherine. Catherine is a very friendly and Catherine is very friendly and always willing to help classmates in need, always willing to volunteer, and always willing to go the extra mile for anybody, whether she knows them or doesn't. She is a true blessing to our school. Catherine. Grade 11, Ashley Rose. Is Ashley here? Ashley's best attribute is her utmost respect to others. She cares deeply about her peers and everyone's well-being in school. She is someone who represents Woodridge High School to the fullest. Congratulations, Ashley. And grade 12, Mr. Nick Cromie, come on up. Mr. Colarusso emailed me a specific comment for you. You are a natural born leader. He's one of the most polite students that you will ever meet. He excels in and out of the classroom, and he will be missed next year. Congratulations, Nick.
All right, on to our student body report.
Hi, our report for the Woodridge High School. The high school is currently hosting this year's Holiday Spirit Week, which is leading up to our winter pep rally on Friday. Here we will announce all winter sports and have an exciting student versus teacher volleyball game. The winter concert last week went smoothly and was a hit, and guidance has come up with a fun way to honor senior class members by putting up a bulletin board with our acceptance letters.
All right, thank you. Trustees, comments, questions? No. All right. On to our superintendent report.
Good evening. As we quickly approach the winter recess period, I would like to remind the community of some particular items. A reminder that this Friday, December 23rd, 2022, will be a one-session day prior to closing school for winter recess. The Doyle and intermediate schools will dismiss at 12:28 p.m. and the high school will dismiss at 12:13 p.m. Lunch will not be served on this date. The district will then observe winter recess throughout the end of December and the beginning of January in the new year, and schools will reopen on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. Congratulations to our high school choir and instrumental music programs for their magnificent winter concert held here last week. It was a house for the event. The sounds were remarkable, and a good time was had by all. Thank you to Mrs. Sturba and Mrs. Malakaitis and their students for presenting such a wonderful performance. Our high school performing arts group also visited the Doyle School, the Intermediate School, and the Craig School in Moonachie last week to present aspects of the concert performance. Mr. Lisa, Ms. Schmidt, and Mr. Nipper from Moonachie all reached out to me and commented on the high energy and quality of the performances. Tomorrow afternoon, the Doyle School will be conducting their winter concert under the direction of Mr. Quatley. Program starts at 12:45 p.m. The program will begin with kindergarten and conclude with grade 3. Doors will open at 12:30 p.m. There will be a brief intermission after the first grade performance to allow any of our guests to leave and permit grade 2 and 3 parents to be seated. The Intermediate School Winter Concert will be held Wednesday evening at 6:30 p.m. in the Bischoff Gymnasium under the direction of Mr. Sipple and Mr. Quatley. Our winter athletics programs have kicked off their seasons with boys and girls basketball, wrestling, winter cheerleading, bowling, and winter track, all competing this week and into the winter break. Start Strong Assessment parent reports have been sent home for students in grades 4 to 10 for English Language Arts, grades 4 to 8 for mathematics, algebra 1, geometry, and algebra 2, as well as science in grades 6, 9, and 12. If your child participated in this assessment in the fall and a parent report has not made its way home, please contact your child's principal. I will be reporting the results of these assessments to the board and the public in our regular January board meeting. A reminder with regards to inclement weather: in the event that schools must close or have a delayed opening, a district-wide notification will be sent out in addition to notification being placed on our website. Please do not contact the police department or Borough Hall to learn the status of school closures in the event of inclement weather. If you normally have received notifications from the district in the past for other matters via phone call, email, or text, then you are on the list for these notifications. If you have not received any sort of communication in this school year, I advise you to reach out to your child's principal to ensure that you're on the list. In closing, I wish all of you a wonderfully long and most restful winter break. Happy holidays, everyone, and Happy New Year. Thank you, sir.
Any comments, questions, trustees? All right, this is where I'll pause. So we'll take like a 2-minute break. If you don't want to stay for the rest of the session, you're more than welcome to go. If not, in 2 minutes, I'll get back to the regular agenda. Really, Jack? can move closer if you want. Just saying. All right. All right, let's get back to our regular session. So approval of minutes upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education approve minutes of the following meeting, executive and work session meeting, public session, November 21st, 2022, first. Mr. Garvin, second. Mr. O'Byrne, discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Fallon,
Yes.
Mr. Garvin,
Yes.
Mr. O'Byrne,
Yes.
Mr. Vaccaro is absent. Mr. Biamonte,
Yes.
Mr. Nieves.
Yes. All right, I will go through our committee reports. Anything for new business before I get started? Nope. All right. Curriculum and instruction, approval of adoption of new curriculum, civics grade 6, approval of field trip requests, approval of field trip requests without Moonachie. With Moonachie, approval of termination of out-of-district transportation, then approval to terminate out-of-district placement transportation, temp PHP placement, approval of out-of-district placement, approval of evaluation request, approval of a guest speaker for the journalism club, approval of professional development requests, and approval of related services. On to personnel, we have the acceptance of a resignation, approval of chaperones, approval of personnel appointment, approval of the 6th period teaching stipends 22-23, approval of the appointment of substitute, approval of appointment of care personnel 22-23, approval of the co-curricular appointments 22-23 school year, approval of student teachers, classroom observation 12-15-22. We have none for policy at this time. For buildings and grounds, we have 2, approval of facility request, and 1 which includes Moonachie, so 2 there. Finance approval of the bills list, approval of the monthly financial reports to the board secretary and treasurer, approval of certification of a balanced budget, approval of budget transfers and approval of fund transfers without Moonachie, and then with Moonachie, approval of new vendor purchase request. For board operations, we have approval of the pay increase for substitute teachers, teaching staff members effective January 1st, 2023, approval of the disposal of textbooks, approval of adoption of administrative evaluation instrument, approval of the revision of the Woodbridge Safe Return and Continuity of Service Plan, approval of the memorandum of agreement between the Woodbridge Education Association and the Board of Education, and lastly, approval of the agreement between the Board of Ed and Sean Santos regarding payment of cost of training to obtain a CDL and required endorsements to drive a school bus. Before I open it up to everyone in the audience on the resolutions only, comments, questions, or concerns, trustees?
You know, I think it's a great idea we introduce civics into the curriculum. It's long overdue. As a history professor, it's beyond questions that I have about students' inability to have a basic understanding of how it works. So long overdue. I think it's a great idea.
Thank you. Anyone else? I'll open it up to the hearing of citizens in the audience on the resolutions only. Seeing none, hearing none. Did we have any posted online?
No, we did not.
All right, close that hearing, citizens. Trustees, looking for your support, which does include Moonachie, curriculum instruction 2 and 4, finance 1, 5, 7, board operations 1 through 6. No addendums to be reported. Can I get a first? To be Monty, second. Mr. O'Byrne, discussion, roll call.
Mr. Fallon,
Yes.
Mr. Garvin,
Yes, but I'll abstain from board operations number 5.
Mr. O'Byrne,
Yes.
Mr. Vaccaro is absent. Mr. Biamonte,
Yes.
Mr. Nieves.
Yes. All right, this is Woodridge only, curriculum instruction 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, personnel 6 and 7, none for policy, buildings and grounds 1, finance 6, and none for board operations. Can I get a first? Mr. Fallon, second. Mr. Garvin, discussion, roll call.
Mr. Fallon,
Yes.
Mr. Garvin,
Yes.
Mr. O'Byrne,
Yes.
Mr. Vaccaro is absent. Mr. Biamonte,
Yes.
Mr. Nieves.
Yes. All right, before we open up to the hearing of citizens, the only thing I did want to mention, there's nothing new for communications, but unfinished business. We do know at the last meeting, we had discussions around new school, what we needed to do to staff that, et cetera, et cetera. We talked about putting together the committee. We do have our upcoming reorganization meeting on the 2nd. Following that, we'll need to come together as a board, and then we'll have to come together with mayor and council to then bring that bring that discussion to everyone. I just don't know if that will be here at one of our board meetings, a special meeting, or over at Mayor and Council, but we are committed to doing that. Any comments, questions? No? All right. I'm going to open it up to the hearing of citizens on anything you'd like to speak about. Nope, we're good here? Okay. What's that? Yes. No, so, well, come announce yourself then. But, no, so we're planning a meeting in January. It's going to be both boards. It's going to be a full meeting. We'll have to open it up to the public. There, we'll talk a little bit about the building, where it's going to be, what we're expecting it to house, anything that would be upcoming as far as additional costs that we would have to pay, like the recurring fees of teachers, referendum, all that sort of stuff. We actually have multiple sets of blueprints that we're looking at. I do not have a location identified just yet, or that's been told to me. But all of that will come in.
I was at the town meeting, they had no idea.
Yeah, so we're still going through that. I would say we probably have 4 to 5 weeks before we're going to have put out there a joint conversation between both boards. So we've got a little bit to decide, but that's all I really have for this meeting. All right.
Thanks.
Tracy, we're good? Anything online?
No.
All right, I will close the hearing of citizens. Before we close, any final comments by the board, trustees? We're good? Well, everybody have Merry Christmas. Today, first day of Hanukkah, so happy holidays. Enjoy, be safe, and we will see you in the new year. A motion to adjourn? Garvin, second. All opposed? All in favor? Close tonight.